had the mandatory bar fight for every D&D group. Hoth, you gotta set a man on fire and get away with it. It was a good day for... That was a good part of the day for him, at least. Fallen had the bright idea to punch a child in the face and knock him unconscious. The knight didn't really like it, but you managed to make it up after you healed the boy after knocking him out. After that, we approached the dude that was on the second level on the upper floors of the inn we had the bar fight in. We thought he was after our hunter friend Kalorn because of the magic bow and arrows he had. He was somewhat interested in that, but that's not why he was here. He was after a person or group of people, after some sort of secret vault we believe belongs to the Duskblades at this point. We tried to talk us into helping him. He needed some time to think about it, talk about it amongst ourselves. Before we could do that, there was a tiefling enchantress that tried to get us to work with her instead. We retreated to a single room, talked in whispers, had a long debate, eventually decided to just work with the tiefling woman. Then we spent the night, finally got back to Nulvor, I believe was the wizard who sent Fallen to us yesterday because there was something tracking down his assistant that apparently disappeared. We were directed to a tower near the edge of town. Decided to break an attack. There were cultist types. Slowly fought our way in. Some good rolls and not so good rolls in combat, and we left off opening a door to a hidden room near the back where a devil or demon was just summoned.
I believe you can see everything, right? Everybody?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay. And in front of you, said devil appears with thorns and a dark skin. His barbed body turns and looks at you with a malicious grin. His eyes flare up with fire coming from the 9 hairs as he looks at you and says, "Now we meet," and spreads up his hands and his jagged claws. Madeline took a step back, and now it's Nautilus there. And somebody did this, which I'm very happy about. Thanks for music as well. So, Nautilus, good.
All right.
Very fitting.
Yeah. So I'm first gonna move my spiritual weapon into the room a bit. Well,
You can move it to yourself, I believe. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll move up just so I can see. I guess I'm gonna move into the door space, or sort of. I just want to move so I can see. I guess I'd probably move into Hearth Square. I'm going to, in an attempt to both harm the devil and also potentially stop the problem, I'm going to cast Shatter and just up towards above it in the ceiling. So I want to try and both hit the devil and bring the ceiling crashing down onto him.
Okay.
And I will, and to try and see if I can bring the ceiling down further, I will just Destructive Wrath the Shatter, regardless of what his saving throw is.
Okay, so what's the damage in total?
It's was it 3d8, so
24.
yeah, 24 damage.
Let's see. Ooh, that is actually very much important. Because you killed another enemy, an invisible one, in the process of doing so.
Nice.
Link
Excellent.
Oh,
was
nice.
there. Which, in turn, does not allow the Cult Fanatic to roll with advantage. He would roll with advantage because of the Imp Bond, but seeing that the Imp dies, I'm gonna roll for him and the Cultist. Okay, so, Nautilus, you bring up your hand, your holy symbol, and instantly energy explodes directly in front from where the devil is. You see embers, scorched embers, as a silhouette that took the form of the bat is destroyed instantly, and the cultist over there suffers a heavy blow. Let's see if that has any sort of resistances on that. Nope, he does not, so that's 12 points of damage for him. And as you do that, the ceiling comes crashing down, slowly, but getting there. We'll do some damage from this. Let me put some debris in the mix.
And then
That's too big, but can work.
I will bonus action not take a swing at the creature. I'm gonna try and take another swing at the ceiling to see if I can bring it down any faster.
Make me an attack roll.
Yeah, with the easier for this to do with this. And how would it be? Oh, I didn't have my.
Or roll me a wisdom save. It's the same thing.
But
With your weapon. It's a wisdom plus
Come on.
proficiency.
Yeah, hold on. I might just get this up. Or come on, D&D Beyond. Work with me. Spiritual weapon. There we go. Goddamn. That was fast.
Okay, 15. The weapon hits even further into the destroyed ceiling, dropping even more debris on the way. These are all hard terrain, by the way, as more and more continue to drop down. Anything else, Nautilus?
I'll just turn to look at, I guess, my free action. I'll look to Valen, and I'll say, hit the ceiling above him. If we can bury him, we might have a chance to back up and collect ourselves.
Okay, and you have to move from there.
Yeah. Also, I'll move back to where I was here. A music bot appeared too. I can probably find something.
Valen, do you mean Darkthorn? He was summoned under the sigil, something like that?
Just was wondering out loud. That's yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Talius, you're next, as our good Nautilus brings the music for the action scene. Talius, what do you do?
I really
Oh,
don't have anything for this. I guess I could move. Yeah, I'll move in. 5. Is this rough terrain? Means it's like
Yes, double movement.
Yeah, okay.
So you've done 5 and 10, 15 movement already.
Yeah, that's fine.
Darn.
I guess I'll booming blade rapier attack the Darkthorn and hope I do absolutely anything. Hop. No, that's a no.
No.
Okay.
You move forward onto the debris hopping and swing your rapier towards the creature as it grabs it by the blade. It says, "Hello there." As you quickly take back your rapier, scratch him a little bit on the hand as the devil puts the palm of his hand in his face and licks the blood off.
And then I run away back to where I was.
You've got mobile, so
Yep.
you do not suffer opportunity attacks. So that's 30 feet of movement. You got 10 more if you want to go anywhere else.
I'll move another 5 back here just to make a bit of space.
Okay, Valen.
Oh boy. Well, I'm going to see that there's this fellow looking cultist type person right there. And I'm gonna zap him. So boom.
That's a hit. That's for 6 points of force damage. And I forgot to make a con save before. Let me check. He drops concentration, and you see that the sigil directly below Darkroom starts flashing up as you hit him with your energy, and the cultist seems deeply wounded. Anything else?
I'm just going to take a step in, peek, and go, okay, I don't see much else, and take a step back, and then I'm done.
Okay, as you see that faintly but very slowly, Darkur's skin starts to flare up in flames as he's teleported out of there. That means in 10 turns, he is out. You do lose a concentration on the spell. The cultist will move further on back on the bed, trying to take some cover, and will say, "Our Lord, help us defeat them." As he will cast a Shield of Faith on the devil in hand. And doing so, he will take a dodge action as he goes into the corner over there. Hearth.
Okay. Stepping forward so I have a bit more room to see. Activate my Mantle of the Flame. And use my Circlet of Blasting. Run Ray at this cultist. The other two at the devil here.
Okay. How about it?
That's for the cultist.
It's at normal, not disadvantage, but still an 11 does not hit.
Okay, and then next two for Devil Darkthorn.
Okay. The first one hits, and it goes directly into him, and you can see he absorbs this power as he's laughing sinisterly, since he has immunity to fire damage, but not resistance, immunity.
I'm gonna have to find a way around that at some point. Anyways, ding. See, that was 5, 10, 15, 20. That will be Hoth's turn.
Okay. The devil drops in all force and slowly moves out of this room, doing 10, 20 feet of movement. Move over there. I'll put this briefly. 25 to get out of here. Turns to the left, looks Valen. Turns to the right, looks at Talis and says, "Hello again." And we'll try to make an attack on Valen with his claw. That's a hit
Nice knowing you guys.
for 9 points of piercing damage. That's a high roll. And he'll make another claw attack at you, Valen. 14 hits or no hits?
It sure does.
Okay, and he will get out of here, go near Talios, and will try to slam him with his tail. So, Valen, if you have your spear up, you can take an opportunity attack. And also, I suffered a DA. Oh no, I don't suffer. The spear attack did not hit from Talios. So take a swing at him, Valen. It does not hit, and The creature slashes twice towards Valen. Valen, you put your hands and both of them are bleeding severely. As the creature goes away, you try to poke it with your spear. He turns his tail, parries your spear, and jumps towards Talus. Talus, you sidestep and avoid the attack. Now, on Madeline's turn, because I guess I'm gonna be playing her for now at least. Let's see. No spell slots. She does have Channel Divinity, but I'll. She can do that. She will move over there, present her holy symbol, and advise you to run as she. Let's see. A 12 might actually be a fail. Let's see. Madeline's spells save is 13. So yeah, as she does that, the fiend turns and looks away, cowers from Madeline's eyes. Not alas. As Madeline says, quickly, get away. That's your turn.
I'm going to maneuver the. Actually, I'm gonna move up to into my hammer space. I guess I'll move. Just to make it easier, I'll just do this. Move the hammer here. How much feet does it have after that? So I'm peeking into the room, and I send the hammer after the cultist there.
Okay, at disadvantage because he did take the dodge action.
Yeah, I'll try to give him a whacking. So two. Oh.
But as the weapon goes and throws itself at him, the cultist pulls up the seats of the bed and tries to enclave all of the mace to absorb the hit for him, as he uses the environment around him as a sort of shield. Anything else, Nautilus?
I will then, I have my shield and hammer in hand. I will slam, or I will not. I guess I would touch the hammer to the shield, and I will cast Bless, and I will cast it on Talius, Hearth, and Valen.
Okay, as you all feel the power of the ocean and the power of the storm coursing through you, you feel energized as Nautilus, you hit your hammer and shield, and electricity goes through Talius, Valen's, and Hearth's veins, as you all feel significantly boosted and more powerful by this. Yeah. Talius. Is he back? No, he's not. I'm gonna keep that thing. Well,
might want to send another app to Madeline just to see if.
She's offline right now, so.
Yeah, I believe that probably something wrong with the internet. But I'll send a PM just to make sure. Well, now this is peculiar. Steven did say that he will be jumping in and out, but I don't know if he would hit currently Darkthorn before you deal with the cultist or even. So for now, I guess he'll take a hold action. If somebody else attacks, he will do so as well. So Valen.
Okay, Valen is going to. I'm gonna jump in the room. I got 5. And then 10, 15, I guess. And I'm going to...
You don't take opportunity attacks. The Dark Form cannot take reactions right now.
Yep. And I'm going to zap that guy right there.
Again, at disadvantage because he's dodging.
Yep, no worries.
You can add a d4 to each roll.
That's right.
However, it does not hit again. You move, you try to search him, and he drops down and ducks away from your attack.
Okay. And then as a bonus, I'm just going to heal myself. My remaining little bit of healing light that I've got is 2d6. So 6 total to myself. And let's see.
Okay.
I had done 5, 10, 15. I'll do I'll just stop right there and be done.
Okay. So turn of the cultist. Let's do that. Okay. So he in turn is gonna move here. Here, this is her terrain, and over there sees what's going on. Sees Darkthorn under the powers of Madeline. Something is forcing him, as he says, "Even if it is with my last dying breath, I'll free you, master." And he will cast spiritual weapon to attack the fiend but he will draw his Shield of Faith beforehand. As this attack hits, Darkthorn is free from the magic, but takes 6 points of force damage. And doing so, he will turn to Valen with his dying breath, and he can cast Sacred Flame. That he will come towards you, Valen, and take 2 jabs with his dagger, giving you all he's got. As with his dying breath, he moves closer towards you, Valen, and tries to stab you twice. You use your spear to block the first attack, and you grab his hand with to parry the second. I'll put some button.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
What?
Good.
Try again. Seems to work.
okay. Well, Darkthorn no longer turned right side. It means I can damage him. So I will be using Chromatic Orb. There's a 2nd level spell slot.
That's hit.
Fire then,
What
right? I'll
what
try
kind of damage is this?
Fire then, Rex, or I'll try Acid.
Okay, acid works. Acid works at full power as Hearth manifests flaming energy, but then turns it into a dark ball, then shifts it to green acid as he hurls it towards Darkthorn and starts charring his flesh. As the devil turns to gosh, you! It burns. Anything else?
I'll just murder myself. Gotta get more spells than just fire in the future. I'll walk up over here and make that over here, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, Talius will take his attack that he holded off since you attacked him, so as to not lose his attack. Let's do it. But he will not hit, however. In any case, Darkthorn, seeing that you're all ganking up at him, will turn towards first Talius with his first attack. That is a hit. Second to you, Nautilus, with another claw attack. I believe that's a hit as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
I gotta make a con save.
for Bless, that is correct.
Oh, I have advantage, thank God. Forecaster. Made it.
That is enough. You only suffered 5 piercing damage. And doing so, with his last attack, he will try to shove you, Nautilus, into the destroyed room. So make me athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics it
Ah,
is. Am I
That's a
screwed?
low one.
Fuck you, demon. I'm a fish.
But yeah, he turns towards Talus, slashes him. Talus puts both his hands to prevent and absorb the blow. Turns towards you, Nautilus, puts his hand into your side and tries to throw you with his palm away, but you manage to put your shield and resist this. I believe at this point, Madeline would acknowledge that it is time to fight and will move further, trying to hit the creature twice with her glaive. But the ram does hit, as he will have to come closer for that. Yet you see little to no impact as the glaive's end hits Darkthorn on the back, barely scorching him, barely damaging him. He has resistance to non-magical weapons. Nautilus.
I'm gonna bring the spiritual weapon down to him, and I'm gonna give him a whack. Just to try and stop that from going on.
At him.
Let's see, give him a whack.
That is a hit, and he is down.
Sufficiently whacked, and then I don't think I had how much move did I did. I had it here, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So you're just gonna move to here, just to wait, and then I'm going to cast. I think I might cast Cry, because I don't think I have anything that's not gonna. Oh no, I'm gonna give him the old special guiding bolt.
At disadvantage because you're at melee range.
Oh, am I? Oh.
Yes.
Okay, maybe I will not use guiding bolt then. Oh, since I'm at melee range, I will use the opposite. I will use inflict wounds.
Okay. That is a hit, and let me see if he has a sort of resistance. I do believe he has. He has not. As Nautilus, after you absorb his blow, you find this opportunity to grab his tail with your hand and you start zapping the life force out of him. You see electricity coursing through Darkton's body as the power comes back on Nautilus. As the devil turns towards you and said, "You are done." Anything else, Nautilus?
I'll just say, I'll be done when you're dead.
Talius, are you back? Oh, I see. Nope. So I guess he will try again to make a rapier attack with Booming Blade. That is a hit. And doing so, he will jump back at Hearth. That would be with advantage. I'm gonna roll just to see if it's a crit, because you did attack him. No, it's not. But still, 13 points of damage. Result of 6. As Talius quickly stabs as Nautilus grabs the devil's attention and jumps back, saying, "We can do this. Just hang on a little longer." Valen.
Oh, yes. I'm first going to get some distance. So I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 to right there. And then I'm going to zap him from a distance with a Shining Blast. So
That's a disadvantage, though, because you have Nautilus in front of you.
disadvantage for Zapple with it's a 15 total to hit.
That's a hit.
Gotta love that blast. Oh, 3 massive points of damage. But it's magic. And I'm all done.
Did you exchange an invocation? Because I don't see the charisma modifier added to it.
Is it not there?
Nope.
Oh, it's in there.
This is just 1d10.
No, it's just a 1d10.
On the damage roll.
Oh, the damage.
So I will.
Yep, that's right. It's gone again.
How much extra is it? 3 or 4? I don't remember. You.
Okay, I'll fix it for you. Don't worry. It should be very fast. I think last plus.
Well, I think the issue is that when it's added there, it doesn't. It's not persistent. I think it has to be added. I'll do it. Don't
Try
worry.
it again and see if it works. Try it one more time.
It'll work
Just to
until
see if it works.
I close and reopen.
Oh, okay.
So I think I'll try to change it on the actual spell card. But
Okay.
that'll be my turn.
Okay. Hearth. As Valen moves to the edge and throws another stunning blast at the creature. Yep.
Okay. 15, so I have the line. Gonna hold more acid at the thing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
One.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Again.
26, 31, 33.
He's not gonna like you in a few seconds.
He does not, and though it is not as effective as it would be on others, I believe it is correct to use it when you suffer a critical as such. So as you send this ball of face that strikes at your face, the devil roars in pain as he's immediately hurt and offended by this, as he curses you in the tongue of fiends. Hearth, make me that save. You make the save, meaning that you suffer only half of the damage, and then from resistance another half. So this is 3 points of fire damage to you as fire erupts from underneath you, and you slowly but on point enough sidestep and let it only target you for a second. And
Oh,
yeah,
that. Taking my spot back here and end of turn.
okay. Seeing how you people have him cornered, and Hearth is one of the more immediate threats, he will take a step over there. So both Madeline and Nautilus can make an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a slacking.
Ooh, she does not have smite, or that would be it for the devil.
Oh, actually,
Wow, my God.
what I'm gonna
You
do,
can-
I'm gonna do fancy stuff. I'm gonna do a reaction inflict wounds.
I believe you can cast a cantrip with a warcaster, not a spell.
I think it's a spell. I don't think it's a cantrip. Is it?
Inflict runes is a spell.
Yeah, but I think
No, but the
warcaster-
warcaster fits.
Yeah, you can use your opportunity attack to cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action and only targets 1 creature. So, inflict wounds is the perfect.
Yeah, okay,
Perfect,
you
yeah.
can do inflict wounds then. This is the first time I see this now, and it surprised me because I've seen warcaster a lot of the time. Yeah, apparently you can do that. This is weird, but yeah. Make me the for another 23. Wow, you guys are wrecking him. As again, the creature moves back, takes some steps away from you, and given that he got his reaction, he's gonna use the second sigil of the warden towards you, Nautilus. So only 1 remaining on those.
I am not blessed, so time for a dex save. And I'm gonna have to make a con save now, aren't I?
Yes, and you suffer 9 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
You make the con save, but you still suffer the fire damage. As Darkthorn turns both his hands engulfed in flame and throws 1 flame towards you and 1 on Madeline. First on you, second on Madeline. I believe none of them him. As you both, you put your shield to avoid the attack, and Madeline cuts it off from its course with her glaive, given that she struck quite a powerful blow at the devil.
The paladin and the not paladin just
Yep.
slap it out of the way.
As Madeline will probably yell, "He's weak, let's end him!" And will make another attack. The first one will hit. As Madeline pierces or slashes with her glaive at the back of the creature sends his tail towards Madeline as he uses the end of the glaive to stop this attack. Nautilus, your turn.
I'm gonna. Since I have no more spell slots, I am going to first order my hammer to move here and slap it in the face. So pop. Cry.
9 does not hit, however, as Dark the Devil quickly puts both of his hands and uses his thorny hands to stop the attack from the spiritual weapon, stop the momentum.
Then I will, I guess, run up and try to hit him with Warhammer. Pop.
But you're already severely weakened from his attack as you run with your warhammer, try to strike him, and he grabs you by the hand and says, "Vengeance will be mine." As Talius finds this opportunity to move closer and attack with advantage. Is he back? No, he's not back. But that, fortunately, this does not hit and goes right by Hearth as he jumps, tries to pierce Darkthorn. Come again?
He still has bless, so he can try it.
That is correct. This attack hits no matter weapon. For another 5 points of damage, since Darkthorn size is 15. Jabs the devil in the back. Curse you! As Talis goes back to protect Hearth from suffering any more blows, saying something like, "Continue doing that. You're doing great." Valen.
Okay, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, and now I've got a real good line of sight on that guy. And then I'm going to zap him. Is that disadvantage?
Yes.
Alrighty, I'll try that. And that would be a 12 total.
Nope, does not hit as you move, you point again at Darkthorn and try to aim a Sending Blaster without hitting Nautilus and Madeline, but the chaotic momentum of this combat makes it very difficult to aim correctly at him.
And I'll finish there.
Okay, Hearth.
Okay. Am I able to just stay right there for a turn? I mean, just stay there, make my attack, and then go back?
Yeah, okay. You move over there, make the attack, and go back.
Okay, I'll be using my inspiration to make this attack at advantage, since it'll be my
Roll
last
the
second
attack.
level spell slot.
Roll the attack, and if it misses, you can use inspiration. This is a reroll, pretty much.
Alright.
Inspiration is a reroll.
Reroll.
Yep. However, it
Still
does
not hitting.
Nope. As again, finding the rhythm, finding this momentum, Hearth, you move to the side and hurl another acid orb towards Darkthorn. But this time, the Fiend is ready. It is anticipating your attack. Drops down on all four, evades the attack, and puts his green on you. I assume you move back to Talius.
Yep, that's 20. End my turn there.
Okay, so 6 more turns as the devil, being much blasted by Nautilus and not want to experience this again, turns his attention towards you as he says, "Now, one by one." And He will try to, let's say, he will try to throw his tail at you. Nautilus, this does not hit. Then a claw attack, that does not hit. And then he will try to grapple you. So make me an athletics check.
Ooh, if I can roll higher than that, that would be a real power play against a demon.
Devil.
Devil.
Yes.
Devil, yes. And that power
Nope,
play, not it
you
is,
are
not, not.
grappled. As the devil turns towards you, tries to slam his tail on you, you use your shield, then goes for a claw attack. You use your weapon to part of his attack, but then he uses his other hand to reach at the back of you and grapple you, and you can feel his needles piercing against your skin. I assume Madeline will try to continue her assault, seeing that this is... Huh, look at that. He's doing good. 5 plus 12, okay. In different order, but still work. Hang on, Nautilus, she yells as again and again she continues striking with your glaive, one with the one end and one with the pole's end. Nautilus, your turn.
Not very much I can do. It's a ranged spell. I guess I will. Oh, I guess I can make the hammer take a swing at him. It will take said swing, and it will do. Give him a whack.
That's a hit.
Alright, and then I will, on my action, I will attempt to break free of the grab. So athletics.
Okay. Yeah, an athletics. Let's see what
Come
the
on,
creature
roll a two,
rolls.
Dean, roll a 2.
Nope. You struggle against him and you use your hammer to smack at him as he says, "You are going nowhere." I assume that's turn. Talis will then move over there to get the advantage. Doesn't change much. He's still back, I guess. Oh, he's here. Talis?
Yeah, I was about to say I am back. Just want to let you finish up there.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Okay. Is my
It
it's
is
my
your
turn.
turn, yes.
Well, what's
Yes.
happening? I'll let you take this turn if you want, because I actually don't really.
No,
know
no,
what's
no, no,
going
no,
on.
no, no. It's way better if you do. In general, Darkon just grappled Nautilus. He has suffered some heavily damage. He still has 6 more turns that he can still stay in this plane. But he has also gotten a beating. Defeating him is not out of the question. You have managed a couple of powerful hits altogether.
Okay, I guess usual rapier booming blade attack. See if I can do a bit of damage to him. Pop. I think I know.
Have advantage.
Oh, I
You
have
can-
advantage.
You can go over there and get advantage, yes. Instead of going here, you can go here and...
Oh,
try
yeah.
to strike
Oh,
him
okay.
with Madeline. Yeah,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
grand, I'll do that.
I mean,
Cool.
just return, it's okay. That's a hit. Definitely a hit.
Full. Damage. Pop. Extra 9, and I'll move back to where I was.
As you stab him, he will turn to you and use his last sigil of the Dark Warden. And Talis, make me a dex save.
Oh.
His
Oh,
eyes
okay.
flash fiery red, and hellish flames erupt underneath you.
I will. Oh, I don't have any spell slots. Damn it. Never mind.
You're also blessed, by the way.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
so
blessed,
you have
okay.
a D4 extra.
D4 as well. It's a dex saving throw. Gotcha. Okay. 12
Oh,
plus.
okay, that's a save anyway, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a guaranteed save. Cool.
Yeah.
Currently save. Dude, not the last bless is pulling through.
Thank
3
you,
attacks and
my
just
guy.
saves.
I hate to say it. Hashtag bless.
8 damage, Talis. You suffer 8 fire damage as you step away from the flames at the last minute, giving a jolt of electricity from Nautilus' abilities, and you with that push, you managed to get out in time. Anything else?
No, I think that's me done. I don't think I have anything left since the last time we fought. So yeah, that's me done.
Okay, Valen.
All right. I'm gonna step out here. That's 5, 10, 15. I'm waiting for the lighting to catch up. Unless this is the tiny little hallway.
Yes, this is
Okay,
a tiny
it's
little
a tiny
hallway.
little hallway.
Like there's walls here and
All right. In that case, then I'm gonna zap him from.
to make it more easier for you, I'm gonna remove the dynamic lighting here, but you can see that there's a well.
Okay, good deal. Let me see. That's 5, 10, 15, 25, 20. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. So I'm just gonna zap him, and I'll keep the disadvantage you said. You know what? I'm gonna shining flame him instead, which ignores cover and half cover and everything else.
Okay, so I make a dex save.
Ah well.
But he managed to do so. As Valen, you raise your hand and Citizens appeared underneath the creature moves its side steps away and said, "Not again!" As he probably has struggled against this sort of spell quite a time in his lifetime. Anything else, Valen?
I'm going to, let's see, I did 5, 10, then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I'll be done.
Hearth.
Okay. This is going to be my last spell slot. Let's hope this one hits.
Good luck.
That's a hit!
That's nice.
And a very... Whoa!
Ooh.
That's a lot. That's a
Good
fucking
bounce.
high roll.
A lot of acid damage there.
As Hearth, you move forward and make this ball of acid and hurl it at Darkton. And you strike him on his chest, the acid starts expanding, and you see Darkton dropping on all 4 feet again, only barely managing to grapple Nautilus. No, we are not done yet, as he is very, very close to his dying breath.
Okay, we'll just give a short respite to Talius. I've done what I can. The rest is up to you. 20, 25, 30.
Okay. To the start of Darkthor's turns, Nautilus, you suffer 8 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Not nice.
And make me a con save.
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Oh,
Oh,
there
Bless
goes
drops as
Oof.
Hope starts glowing dimmer with
well, with that hope growing dimmer, I'm gonna hit him with some of his own medicine, and I'm gonna use my Wrath of the Storm on him.
nice.
So
Okay, what do I roll?
you roll a Dex for DC 12. This is just a long shot, but
Okay,
damn.
do I suffer half or no damage at all?
I think it's half. Yes, half. So 2d8. This counts.
Roll me the damage though.
Oh, no, come on. Give me the... Okay, I'll just roll 2d8. 2d 8.
You need to be above average. You're not above average, sadly. But yeah, as the creature pierces you with his needles, he then you suffer 8 points of damage, and it still has its own turn as it frantically yells, "You are all done!" and will unleash a string of attacks. Now he will get you over there, so he can have Tilius as well on his reach.
Thanks.
And he will try to tail Madeline. That does not hit, and claw you, Talius.
That does it.
That's a hit for 7 points of piercing damage as he moves
Still
over
standing.
there, puts his jagged claws on your hip, and you almost drop prone as he's about to finish you. He swings his tail back to Madeline. Madeline uses her glaive to stop this, and given that Madeline is not here and he's very low, Madeline is gonna take an aid action, saying "Nautilus now!" as she tries to draw the attention of Darkthorn with a swing with a glaive, giving you advantage. I don't want to take the kill with a character that's not here.
Okay. And then I guess I'll do the only thing I know how. Smack with the Warhammer.
Finish him.
And how you want to do this?
Nice.
I guess I'd break free of the grip and just take the Warhammer into 2 hands over the top of my head and just slam it down. I don't know if I can flavor it. That would have lightning coming out of it, but
Sure.
yeah. So lightning just sparks out of it as I slam it into the back of his torso. Try to splat him against the
And
floor.
as the creature drops on the ground, a fiery circle appears underneath it. Its eyes again flash as you can see that it is dragged down to hell. And his eyes open, looks at you, says, "We will meet again." As Darkthorn is sent back to the 9 hells.
And then I would say don't come back.
There is no single sign of life in this place remaining.
So
Though Valen, you can smell a very, very bad odor coming from the from your left, from a closed room over there.
I guess
Something smells awful.
I'll go ahead and say we may not be done yet. Something's wrong over here, and go open the door.
Before you open the door, make me a wisdom save.
Oh, hold on, no
Say I
bless.
make it to there. I'll make it to there before. Yeah, no longer blessed because I got smacked.
12.
You realize, going onto the door, you realize this odor is assaulting your senses. It's almost toxic enough. It is not the bad smell of a corpse. It's something different. But you can still open the door if you want.
No, I'll just stop then. If it's really that noxious, I'm just gonna tell everybody that it's that noxious, and we should probably be very quick about whatever we do next.
We should collect the. We should collect those that are unconscious, and bring them up so that we can question them, or at least send the god to help. Also, perhaps check if there's any fires anywhere, because they said they were going to try and burn things.
Alpha checking for fires. He is connected to all fires, don't you know?
I'll stand guard by the door. If someone could search that one, that fellow that was in the room with the devil,
Guess I'll get that then.
and I bet if Madeline has any healing spells left, she would want to heal Talius. I don't know if she
She would
does.
definitely want to heal me back to full.
I don't. I got nothing.
Not
And I'm out
surprised
of
that
health
was
lots, so I
fight
can't
and a
even do
half.
any.
Don't even have a potion.
Unless Talius wants to punch me and I can give him some lightning healing. But that's not how that works.
Okay, first things first, let's see how much healing Madeline has to spare. She has 10 hit points. Let's use them all. Because, I believe Talius is the most injured one. So,
Yes.
wait. Nautilus also suffered 8 from the
Right.
piercing damage. So 5 to Nautilus and 5 to Talius. You know
Okay.
what? Seeing that Matley has a little bit closer relationship to Talius, it will be 4 to Nautilus and 6 to Talius.
All right.
And,
I'll take that extra one.
Talius was going to be searching the cultist that was in the room with
I
the...
heard everything. I do
Okay.
have Bluetooth earphones. I just was away. I couldn't speak. So going through the body of the cultist, you see that he is in ragged clothing. He barely has put on his armor before you arrived. They were not expecting this, so there are not many notes on him. However, you do see this sigil, this similar sigil that you saw when the devil looked upon you, and flames appeared directly below you. First, beforehand, a sigil appeared. And he has the same medallion as that. Moving on to as Hearth, and I'm just gonna remove the what is it? Oh, wait, I
Dynamic
cannot
lighting.
yeah, I cannot remove it all, but I can remove some of it at least to make this a little bit smoother for all of you. I can remove this, and yeah, okay, let's do that as well. I'm just gonna keep the room that you have not opened yet to make more sense. And in any case, back at this, over there, Talius, and on the other end, Hearth, you find notes that have been turned to us. They did have managed to burn everything. However, when you enter this room, Hearth, over there, and you go through these notes to try and pillage and see if there's anything that you can use, there seems to be a weapon that glows with hellish fire.
Sounds very earthy.
Alright. Suppose I'll just be taking that for now. Put it in.
Make me an Arcana check, Hearth, as you're the very first one that you pick this weapon up.
Hello, Kratos.
Okay. So you understand this is a Hellfire sword. This weapon is obviously magical and is fashioned from infernal iron and traced with veins of Hellfire. Any humanoid killed by an attacker with this weapon, his soul is funneled into the river Styx, where it's reborn instantly as a new devil.
Yikes.
For now, I'll put it for everyone to see. It is not an attunement item, so it is up for you to decide what you want to do with it. And aside of that, you also see that they have been studying. This looks more like a study, a wizard's laboratory, rather than religious texts. They were probably trying to either create something, change something, scheming plans, but it does not. You do not see from whatever remaining parchments that there are on the desk that were not burned. They do not seem to be religious of some sort. Most of them are also in common from the information that you find.
Yeah.
Can I,
Go ahead, Nautilus.
at my bunch of,
It's the same thing. You get pretty much a similar idea. Like they're both studying. This is like two different study rooms that they used. But you cannot gather much, as again, most of the notes are charred.
could I hold my hands over top of the desk and cast mending and try to piece some of it back together?
I mean, you can piece back the seal, but not the writing, right? That's the thing. In case that wasn't clear, though, Talius, you did get a small signet, a ring, an amulet of sorts that had this symbol on it. I'll put it as well for you to see. This is a ring, actually.
Or ring, okay.
Yes. It's the signet of the Dark Warden.
You understand that there is magic probably to this.
Yeah. I will I'd go out and show it off to Hearth. Found these, it might be more use to you. I'll throw it across them. Maybe you can figure out what it is.
Another Arcana check.
Yes. Okay, seeing that you experienced it in the fight as well as Talios, you combine both notes that both of you saw the same sigil when flames appeared underneath you. It pretty much has the same effect. This is an item that has on it the symbol of the Dark Warden. It has 3 charges and regains a D3 expended charges daily at dawn. The wielder can expend a charge to cast Heli's Rebuke with a spell save DC of 13.
Bud.
It requires attunement, just to make sure. I'll go on the party loot and add both of those.
Is the amulet of any note, or is it just a?
What amulet?
I thought you said something about an amulet and the ring.
It
Oh
was
no!
a
It
ring.
was there. It was a ring. It was a regalia, the signet. Yes.
Okay.
And all the signet as well for all people to see. The items. So yeah, you can figure it out among yourselves who gets what.
And we were also gonna just be collecting because some of these cultist people, they're only unconscious, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We were gonna
Yeah.
bundle them up like stacks of firewood, and then probably Hearth was gonna set them on fire. I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
There
do we
is-
want to crash on them first?
it wouldn't be a bad idea to collect them and bring them to the city guard.
These are the 3 other ones that were from upstairs. I'll make them. So quite a number, quite a couch. Wow. You guys went fishing?
Aside from the the other
4, 5, 6,
bunch
7,
of
8,
corpses.
9. Yeah, 9 other dead people.
For a mission to bring people back alive, I think it started to go downhill when I crit necrotic damage on someone and just melted them.
I think we did okay. I think,
Well, yeah.
50-50.
You got one of the leaders.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I
Oh.
think bring them in alive and on the right side when the Dark Thorn appeared.
I'm sure somebody has rope.
Probably.
I'll assume that there is items here that you can use, such as rope and stuff. Wow, you made it like a Pokeball of them.
Perfect.
But yeah, you have them all tied up together. From the cultist to the spy, everybody is tied up.
I think I would say we should maybe we should move them upstairs and then go bring some of the city guard here to clean up and investigate the rest of this mess.
Alright.
I agree.
All that's left is the stinky door then.
Although I'm not sure how well the city guard would appreciate this level of vigilante justice that we just did. I mean, they are a bunch of cultists, and they probably will be able to get the information out of them, but I'm not sure how this will go when we have to explain why there's a small a small cult that we have murdered half of, and
Given that you have both the signet and obviously there are some ominous writing, there are some sigils over there, and they're
And,
wearing similar hoods and stuff like that, it will be easy to prove that you
yeah.
were trying to do something good, right? Cults are not supposed to be allowed to work and scheme inside cities.
And don't forget the Hellfire weapon, that's obviously evil.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Parth, why don't you, well, no, I wasn't, I shouldn't say that.
Let's not forget the smelly room.
Yes, that doesn't look or smell very good. I don't particularly want to step in there right now. Haven't been. I wouldn't consider myself really apt right now, but
Madeline will say, I can open it from a distance with my maid's hand, but I don't know what's gonna come out of there.
It sounds like a brilliant plan, Madeline.
I agree.
We'll step back right here.
I guess I'll
Okay,
just prepare I'll prepare a cantrip to blast whatever comes out if it comes out angry.
Okay, so Madeline, using her powers, channels a magic hand. The Fiend is looking hand that goes by the door, grabs it, turns it on the side, there's the noble on the side, and as the door opens, from a puff of smoke, of green smoke, spreads outside. Obviously, it doesn't spread that fast that soon, but it quickly starts spreading. You do have time to move. My question is, did you take the cultists upstairs, or are they still here when all this happens?
We
I
said
would've
upstairs.
assumed that we, yeah,
Okay, so they're not here. As you see this cloud spreading, it has a more distinct, rather than this green color, it has more of a pink color on it. Different odor. As you, not unless I believe you do have the gust spell or the gust of wind, you can disperse it if you want with that.
Yeah, I think I might use my I'll use my gust of wind for my racial ability
Okay,
and then
so as the cloud starts appearing, starts coming towards you, Nautilus raises his hand and throws a gust against it to disperse it into all of the rooms. The cloud is no more.
Whew. Good thing we opened that from a distance.
And can we tell what type of thing makes pink stink?
I guess I'll.
You can make an investigation check. Somebody can help, since only two people can fit in the room, with advantage, I'll say, with somebody aiding the other. So get up your inspector gadgets.
Somebody has a proficiency with investigation.
I do not, but I have 14 intelligence, if that's any help.
I can tell if the room is lying to me. That's Ooh, I guess I'll. Oh, wait. That's gonna be.
Valen, you go through the stuff and there's not much left. As they said, they put everything on fire. So most of these that you find are residue and remains of whatever was burnt in here. However, you find an awful lot of gardening tools inside here. Whatever that was, it seems that it was natural.
Damn alchemist.
Are there any of like Pendrar's fruits or anything like that in here?
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking as well.
There are not remains, but Pendra's blood does have this distinct pink color, and if you remember, outside the garden of Pendra's blood, you've seen masks and different guarding tools. So it is a valid conclusion. However, you're not entirely sure that this was here. There are not remains, but it seems to fit the pattern.
That's definitely something we want to report.
Okay, and is that something that we should be concerned about?
Not really. There's not much in there. There's supplies and stuff like that, rations.
Yeah, it just seems like there's token of something with green eyes.
So, in our search, what's down this way?
This is a door that leads to a small tunnel that has been ruined in the past. It does not seem to be leading somewhere. You see a chain, something like a ball and a chain, and from the momentum of the fight, you understand that this is where they kept the Hellhound.
Ah. Alright. Well, I guess I'd come back. Although we probably would have seen that earlier. So should we alert the guard and then maybe head back to an inn? I certainly wasn't. I certainly don't think we're prepared to go out looking for a vault in this state.
DM, I'm gonna take a look around with my sight. See if there's anything that I can spot, which in any of these rooms, just kind of walking through, looking around. And I let
Give me a
everyone
sec.
know that I'm looking for magic things.
So aside from the weapon and the signet that you found in here, there's not much indication of a spell effect that exists in here or is taking place. However, you do inside the one of the studies, let's say this one for now, you find some transmutation runes over there. Some transmutation runes that glow faintly of magic, giving you the idea that somebody was trying to exchange something, exchange it, alter it, some sort of effect.
I definitely want to share that with my friends. I don't know that we can divine anything from that. Did you say that the signet was radiating magic?
Yes, the signet is a magical item.
Okay. I want to make
So
sure
a faint.
that peoples know that. And then I'll be done.
Anything else that you'd like to do while you're still there? You can short rest, obviously, if you want to.
Probably we'd try to get out of here before we rested. This is the lair of evil.
It is entirely up to you how you want to play this out.
Why do I have a feeling we're about to get attacked?
Wow, I'm not going to attack you. Will you go to the guards or not?
Yeah, we're going to report what we found. For the record, I'm not actually taking that Hellfire Sword. No, I think I actually will be, only to look for a place to really get rid of it.
Okay, so for now you are holding this weapon, right? You are gonna be not using it, but you have it on you. What about the signet?
guess we hold on to that too. I don't know.
Who needs a hellish rebuke?
Maybe Nilavar might be able to tell us something about it.
Oh,
That's about it. I'll put some exploration.
I mean, we already know what it does. I figured that much out.
can I? I guess I make a religion check on the link.
Sure. I can manage.
Religion, even though.
Okay. Obviously, you understand that this is a hellish item tied to some archdevil, archduke, or an emissary of them, someone that's probably high up. You can understand from the description that is tied to the sixth circle of hell.
Oh. I guess I would explain that to the group. Hearth might know as much, but I would say yes, this is definitely connected to the nine hells, but we're not sure of its. I guess I'm not sure of its connection. Perhaps maybe Nilavar could inform us if anything dangerous could happen if we decided to use it.
Okay. So going outside, you go towards the barracks as Nilovar and some members of the guard seemed to be nearby. And as you get out of the building, Nilovar points towards you. Here they are. As he turns towards you, oh, thank God you are okay. I started to worry, and the guards look inside and see the cultists that have been all taken into ropes, and they quickly ask, "What's going on? What happened here? What are all these?" Nilvar will start explaining some stuff, but chime in if you want to.
Devil cultists. There was a hellhound, and at least one devil of rank.
They will look at one another, confused, very much under no idea what is going on, trying to conceive all this. Devils and Cinderful, devil cult. We've never seen anything like that.
Yes.
There has never been something similar or familiar with it. This is one turns to the other and so on and so forth. And then Nilovar quickly comments, I must admit that a devilish cult seems iffy, weird. There is not much. Go ahead.
I'll bring out the Hellfire sword and Mosin, believe it was Nautilus or Talios carrying the signet ring.
Oh, this is obviously evidence that they come here, but why?
Well,
This,
speaking of evidence, apparently there were gardeners too, and they had lots of documents that they destroyed. I don't know if it was instructions for planting things or there's something worse, but they certainly seem to have some deep-rooted interest here. They may have been here longer than you even realize.
it is not unheard of that people have tried in the past to use Pendra's blood to create poison and similar stuff. But
That explains the gas.
devils
cults, Cinderful, this doesn't add up. Something is amiss. We obviously this is enough evidence to know that this is a real threat and we have to deal with this. I will personally bring it to the attention of the military guard as two people that are standing guard here and trying to seize and see through all this seem terrified to the bone as they barely are able to move around looking at the mayhem and all of the things that you've said. And say, we will go report back. Yes, we will go at once. The commander must know what's going on. Nileval will then turn towards you and say, what is this? And he will pick up the symbol that Nautilus has on him and will start examining it. I have never seen this chisel before. A powerful devil? Sure, but a threat that we do not know. That is something that I fear. I fear even greater. I dread to grasp what the plans were for this city, this scheme they were running. But fortunately, you did manage to stop them. That should be, in whatever case, a job well done. Congratulations and thank you for caring for Cinderfall. It is as Pendra himself is running through you, using his wisdom and guidance to send some exotic adventurers, as he once was, into saving the city. I must say I am impressed and thankful for all you've done.
It's good to be of help.
What's next on your list? What are you going to do now?
I think we're gonna get some rest first.
Well deserved, but you don't look like the people that like to stand in one place.
Don't think it'll be long. Suffice to say, I've got the location, potential stack of either goodies or danger waiting to be unleashed.
Could
Usually
this
always
be
is.
connected to all this, or the scout business?
I won't deny the possibility, but I don't think it's likely either, though.
I see. Well, in any case, get some rest. I'm going to report to Commander Arundel what has happened here. And, we will try to work through all this mess. Okay, so what are you going to do now? You have Nethvin on standby that she's waiting for you to venture with her towards the vault. You can go back to the tavern and take a long rest, take a deep breath. Entirely up to you.
I'd say a long rest
A
is
long rest
perfectly
would
in
be,
order.
yeah, be quite nice.
Don't think it needs to be a long rest. A short rest, and it'll take us a while to get there. I imagine they'll be making camp quite often.
Yeah, it's at least a couple of days before you reach the portion on the map.
I guess we could make it a short rest then, so that we're not keeping our tiefling waiting for too long.
That works for me.
Okay, you can get the benefits of sword race. You can use hit dice.
It was an 8, right?
Obviously, when you long rest, you're gonna get your half your hit dice back. So keep that in mind. You don't have to roll full hit points, enough to be able to secure the land. As Nethin is waiting for you at the edge of the town, waiting for you to um, embark on your quest to the vault, this unknown vault that tries and wants to find more about. After you reach here, Nathan will. Hey, oh my! You are late, but most importantly, you look like you had quite a scuffle. What happened to you?
Ugh, it's quite a tale. Don't mind. I can tell you the whole story. I'll be catch our breath.
Sure. Well, you can tell me on the way, but are you ready to venture? Is there anything that you'd like to buy, or any business that you'd like to conclude in the city before we move?
I think Nautilus would probably go out to try and buy a health potion or two, or a health potion, I guess. Although actually, no, I don't have the personal amount of gold for it, so I'd have to convince the party to buy some potion.
Well, I'm fine with that. Potions are pretty handy.
Very handy.
There are two potions in the battle loot. I don't know if you have used them or not in the past, because you can still see them as two potions of healing. But probably you have, I would assume.
I'm pretty sure we've used at least one.
I think
Yeah,
most of the time we rely on our 3 various pools of healing.
I'll remove one to be sure, but not to punish you further if I did make a mistake here. You can also edit the party loot at any time if you want to remove something or grab something from there. But yeah, you can use, I assume you can use party money to get some potions and stuff like that.
Maybe, maybe we could trade some of the quartz for a potion.
Yeah, each of those quartz should be worth a potion.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Okay, so these are the 2 more potions that you can get from the star quartz.
Bring up to grand total 3. I mean, we could get rid of the mascot mug down there for 250 and get, well, a bunch, but I wanted to just keep that for trading.
I'll remove one of the potions from the party loot and put it on Madeline's backpack, so she has a potion in there.
All right.
Okay, so after you've concluded your business, is there anything else, anything other that you guys would like to do before you leave the town?
Just in general, I'm going to spend some time with the Rod of the Pact Keeper. I haven't had that opportunity till now, so just in
Okay.
general, gonna do that.
Okay, attunement is a minute. To unattune is an action. So you spend some time looking at this weird road that you have on your person, and though for some in the past you have tied it with the abyssal magic that the Deathlock used against you, the road itself does not seem to be carrying any demonic or fiendish symbols. The road itself has some very ambiguous magic runes that you do not entirely understand nor can decipher their meaning of. Yes, holding it, you feel a strong connection, an even pure one, which is odd for an item as such. Once you're tuned, you realize that this allows you to. It's a +1. It's a uncommon. I believe it says requires attunement by warlock uncommon in the parentheses. So this is an uncommon. In any case, after doing that, Nathan will ask you all to start on this adventure, embark on this quest, since you all seem to be doing quite well. So before we start with the voyage, I'll say we take a quick break. With Nethvin, the tiefling that you decided to go with on your quest to encounter the said vault. Nethvin told you that the location of the waterfall that you guys found is the closer one is in 3 days' time, the further one is in 5 days' time. So as you're moving even further, Nethvin will turn towards you and ask, so you've told me some things about this cult that you've encountered. Well, as a tiefling myself, I am more than one times accused of being a member of such cults. If there is anything that you would like me to enlighten you. I'll assume that you told here vaguely that there was a cult, you got into combat with them, and you didn't give her much details because I know you don't really trust her, so I didn't want to give out anything without you saying that.
Not all that much to tell. I mean, if she was part of a cult, she'd have been down there, and yeah, I just stopped there.
Well, you managed to kill everyone, right?
Almost.
Well, or nobody escaped, correct?
No one. There was no other way for them to escape, unless you count the devils going back to the Nine Hells.
That is sure something that's gonna bother them. It's gonna take a while to be able to summon him back, I'll assume. Or whatever the plans is, in any case. Did you uncover what their plans were really, or you are still in the shadows about it?
Yeah. They burned all the notes and plans. Couldn't really cover anything important.
I see. Well, in other news, I saw the hunter earlier on that went from the same route that we are passing now. So he probably went out there to look for the vault himself.
I don't believe with the information he had that he'll be able to find it, but we should be on a lookout. We never know if he's gonna come back and try and hurt us.
Fair point.
See, then we'll turn back, look back at Talius, and we'll say, "You aren't talking much today. You last time you were way more upbeat. Why is that?"
I don't know. He's just a lot of things on my mind at the moment. It's been a rough,
It's
a rough
good
day.
to take off your thoughts of your mind sometime. It's good to lay back, relax, enjoy the moment.
Enjoy the scenery. Enjoy everything around.
Well, they say that tonight is, well, not exactly tonight, but we are close to the night of Stars Eternal. It is a very interesting and very beautiful phenomenon that occurs every now and then. In the Elvenlands, they say that there are celebrations for it. There are a couple towns that their whole town depends on this sort of celebration to make ends meet.
I mean, we can always do our own celebrations tonight.
Well, it's not until the day after tomorrow, but we can probably see some shooting stars or some aurora lights today.
Sounds beautiful.
All right. Something else to look forward to on this plane, then.
I imagine going towards a waterfall is not something that you'd really enjoy, right?
Oh, not at all.
You'll be fine. Uh, you shouldn't worry about that. Will your hair be extinguished? Will you look bald if water were to drop on them?
That, and I'd get a massive migraine. Nobody hurts desperately training enough waterfalls to put it all out. I don't even want to imagine.
See? So then turn to Valen, seeing that he plays, well, not plays, but tries to experiment with the role of the pathkeeper that he has at hand. What you got there? That seems like an interesting device or a road.
It's just a little thing I picked up from slaying evil people. I'm sure you wouldn't have any interest in it.
Not myself, but it is an interesting one. It's definitely not as interesting as the short sword that you guys have been carrying. And Sikada points towards a hearth that has the hellfire sword bow. Sword? No, sword bow, sorry.
Oh, it's. We may have it, but I certainly don't have any plans to use it myself. I was just hoping to keep it out of the wrong hands.
I mean, the I'm sure it still has its uses, right? Sandy, while it is very much frowned upon to send a soul to the nine hells, some souls are always worth it.
I not really want to argue, but that's it's just not who I am.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Eh, just remember that an item itself in itself is not evil by its nature. It's how it's used that will uh, put some sort of category upon your actions, some allegation.
Uh, yeah, not like I'd be very good with it as a weapon, anyways. I'm more of a caster, not so how will I even be able to swing this thing.
Maybe then the sea elf would be able to wield it properly. Skeletons again back to Talius. He seems like a competent fighter. Besides, you would much rather end sending its soul to the Nine Hells rather than send it into the abyss. That would be a very, very bad thing to do.
I mean, I could always try with more swords. I do always enjoy, you know, a little change of pace.
In any case, we should make up soon. And as she said, later on that night, it is a very, very clear sky, very clear night sky. You can see the stars on the horizon. You can even see some falling stars, some shooting stars in the distance. It is rare, but it will happen as you all stand on. Uh, After you've traveled most of the foothills of the Green Highlands and have made camp for the day, uh, you still need one more before you reach your destination. Uh, Hart has used his ability to make a bonfire while the rest of the group still sits around eating some rations, filling up their water skin from whatever fountain you might find. You've got some time if you want to say anything or while the tiefling Nethling has taken some time off, she has gone a little bit further, probably to exchange clothing, and get some rest. Probably you're out of her rear sight.
I'll kind of lean into everyone and just be like, we should be kind of careful what we say around here, you know? Last time we trusted someone completely, kind of stabbed us in the back with a few ogres and a few of his other friends. So just be careful what you say.
Yes, I'd, I think I've had to deal with quite a few people that were quite persuasive, and they would do anything to use that as to their advantage. We've got to be mindful that she could use magic on us as well to get what she wants.
That is true as well, yes.
Hmm. You might notice Hoss making the fire. It seems to glow an odd shade of orange and odd shade of orange or red for a moment. As he says, "Don't worry, I won't make the same mistake twice."
Well, I assume that you take some more time. Um, if you want to make watches, you do end up keeping watch. You also have Madeline with you. She will be taking a portion of nighttime to help you keep watch as well. Um, but in any case, the very next morning, you again start your journey towards said place and move on further away from the from Sinterford.
going deeper towards the lake and the waterfall that shrouds the vault. While your journey is peaceful, there is wind howling in the distance. After some time and some travel, you've taken a couple rests. In the meantime, some stops. Valen, you notice as you are the one venturing in front right now, taking turns, everyone at a time. You notice up in the front someone with green clothes lying on the ground. At second, once you bring it to everyone's attention, you easily all identify this clothing as the one that you saw on the Green Ranger, the Green Archer. I'll put them up so you can see a little bit better. But yeah, you can see the man that stands over there, lying on the ground, either sleeping or assaulted. He seems to be not responding as you yell something towards him.
Okay, well, as he's not responding, I'll just move closer to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around. However, look around the area, see if he spots any sign of some who might have done that.
Okay, make me a perception check. Okay, you don't see anything of odd, but you hear in the distance flapping of wings as you instruct Valen to move forward. Instantly, from these rocky enclaves, you hear some shrieks and some creatures yelling at you as kobolds appear through this stone terrace and are trying to assault you, and a whole lot of them even. I would like you to roll initiatives.
Waiting. Da-da-da. Oof.
Okay. So everybody rolled. I can see Hearth, I can see Italius. Who I cannot see? I cannot see Nautilus for some reason. You rolled a 10. I'm gonna add you.
Weird. I had my thing selected.
You have, by the way, you have long rested now, so you do have full hit points and everything.
Okay.
And you have gotten back to your half your hit dice. You also have to roll for Madeline. And yep, the very first one is the Kobold Inventor right here that comes out of this barricade Valen, turns towards you and will try to hit you with a scorpion on a stick. Valen, make me a con save. I'll change the music, by the way.
I just got massive critical roll flashback.
Okay, so you suffered 1 piercing and 1 point of poison damage, Valen, as the kobold in front of you runs towards you, screams, "Ah!" and throws you a stick with a scorpion on it. As it sticks you, the scorpion stings you, and Valen, your turn.
Well, that wasn't very nice of that little critter. I'm gonna have to spike him with my spear now. What? So, attack. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
6 points damage.
Okay, so as the creature swings at you, you swing right back at him, and
use your spear to stab it on the shoulder. The kobold seems hurt, but seems to hold its ground. As next, another kobold event from over there will, let's see. Okay, it will throw a basket of centipedes. So, insects. As a swarm of insects drops on you by the kobold defender as he lets a jar out. Oh, and it plays directly after it. Okay, which then the swarm will go on Nautilus and will try to start biting him. I don't believe this is a success.
Nope.
So
And,
I roll a d100 at the end of my turn. Go ahead. You want to do something?
Out of spite, I'm just gonna do my my Wrath of the Storm to get this thing off, get this stuff off me.
Okay. How about it?
Features. I'll just roll 2.
Wait, it hit you? 13 doesn't hit you.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to hit. It has to hit. I forgot. I thought it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
take an attack at me. Right.
But it does not disperse. I should have called it earlier, but going forward, 0 to 50 does not disperse. 51 to 100 it disperses. But yeah, the swarm stays in place as the centipedes try all to attack you, Nautilus. Hearth.
Okay. Leave its about here. How many of them I can get with a single casting of Burning Hands, 15-foot coal? Try and get as many of the kobolds.
Okay, if I'm correct, you can get all 3 of the kobolds. Yes, you can get all 3 of the kobolds, but you cannot get the kobolds and the ambush drake. But you can definitely get all 3 of the kobolds.
Alright.
So yeah, roll me for burning hands. 13. Okay, so there's a reason for them to roll. Let's see. So a DC 12 means that the very first one fails it and is jarred to death. The other 2 make it. As a Hearth, you move forward, put your hands in the distance, and spread fire towards them. One of the kobolds drops down on the floor, completely burned, as the other 2 surround themselves with whatever equipment they have to avoid being burned down. Anything else, Hearth?
All of you little pests. Alright, get in the fire.
Okay. The kobold over there will move over here, and seeing that Nautilus has the swarm of insects, I don't believe pack tactics work with swarm, so instead he will make a sling attack towards you, Nautilus, no advantage or anything.
Annoying little kobolds.
The enchantress will take a dodge action, take some cover as the ambush drake runs and goes towards you, Hearth, to hit you with a bite attack. 15 hits.
Yep.
Okay, so this dog-like feline creature runs across this the mountainside, this cliff, turns near you, spins, and bites you on the foot. After that, these kobolds will take a run at Valen, now with advantage because of the pack tactics. But they will not hit as the kobold comes towards you. And Madeline, moving over there, will make 2 attacks. Oh, 13 hits, sorry. 6 points of piercing damage for you. as Madeleine moves over there and starts slamming at the ambush dragon. The inventor, however, will move near you, Hearth, and he will choose something. And will unleash a skunk from the cage. Let me put something for it. I'm gonna use another swarm of insects only for the skunk, just to have the token for it. Do we need to roll initiative? Let me check. Yeah, okay. Let's roll initiative. And on its turn, it's gonna play Talius.
I'm going to. How much moon is that actually? 10, 15. I'll run up to the kobold over here at the side of the cliff. Can I reach him from here actually, or is he up a bit?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will boom blade rapier attack as per usual. Stab. Assuming that hits.
Yes, that's a hit, and I have low rolled as fuck on his hit points. He has 1 hit point. One.
Okay.
A single hit point as Talis, you move forward, slashing the rapier, getting tired of fighting kobolds again and again. The pestilence in these mountains.
Okay, and then
Uh,
I'll run up the rest up this way. That's 35. I will boom blade rapier attack with my action surge.
Okay.
Ooh.
Which one?
The guy up here, the guy up at the top.
The ambush drake. Okay.
That was 11.
11 does not hit, however.
Okay.
And you can stay there, so you can
Yeah.
have a reach to it. And yep,
And then I'll
not
just
your
move
turn.
another 5 feet back just to not get hit by him.
Mm-hmm.
Speed up.
I am going to. Let's see. Oh wait, I just go that way. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I think Madeline and Talius have these covered up here. I'm gonna move towards between Valen and Hearth.
Okay, you'll
No.
suffer an opportunity attack from the swarm, though.
Oh, okay. Actually, I forgot about the swarm entirely. I'm just gonna take a fucking swing at the swarm. Or
Okay,
yeah, I'll take a swing out with my warhammer.
okay,
Hammer.
that's a hit. And you start hitting all those centipedes that have appeared upon you, smashing some of them, but there are more to go, more left to go.
All right.
Oh.
Do my bonus action? No, I'm done for now.
Okay, the ambush drake over there will take an opportunity attack from Madeline. That is gonna hit. Well, this was a bad choice for it, but it still is up. And given now that it has pack tactics, the ambush drake will roll with advantage. And 19 hits you, Talus, so correct. Talus? Oh, yeah, he went away. In any case, it's 19 hits as the creature runs and grabs Talus by the hand. This kobold is dead. This is the mask that sprays on you, Hearth, and you must make a deck save. Not a deck save, a con save. Okay, as these awful odor, this awful smell assault all your senses, you drop down and almost start retching, but you manage to pull yourself as the skunk starts running about. And there is not much need for it anymore, as it cannot longer spray its mask. Another kobold will come closer to you, Hearth, and will try to take a dagger attack against you. And as you drop, as I said, you drop down from the odor, and the kobold finds and sees the opportunity to stab you on the knee once. Before another one of those runs towards Talios and makes a bite attack, but that will not hit. Everybody, you can hear the flapping of wings becoming even more present. Something is closing by. As going down again, the kobold over there will turn towards you, Valen, and will try to throw acid at you at disadvantage because it's on melee range. So 14 hits. Valen?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So what the? That is a lot. Only the 14, but still a lot. Is this correct? That seems weird.
2d6 plus 4.
Let me check quickly. It's 2d6, not plus 4. So that is a total of 10 points of damage. Still a lot, but not that plus 4. It's weirded out by this. So yeah, the inventor grabs a vial of this and slams it onto you, Valen, that you're in front of it. Valen, your turn.
That's no good at all. I'm gonna take one step right. One step on the grid it's like a half step. It puts me in 5 feet of everybody, and it doesn't make me.
No.
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 Lovely grid. If not for the grid, I'm just going to use the green mist blade here.
Okay.
And do an attack on the inventor. Not very nice.
Okay.
18 to hit.
That's a hit. And the inventor is down as you slam your spear onto the creature's shoulders, and your mist envelops and hurls itself towards the other kobold as it starts burning its skin for 3 points of damage. Anything else, Valen?
Nope. That's it.
Okay, the swarm of insects over there will continue to try bite Nautilus, but they will not make it, and they are still present. The swarm does not disperse as they are all trying to crawl on Nautilus, and you, Nautilus, try to hit them. The inventor here that is fighting with Talius take a step back and not this way, because he will suffer an opportunity attack from both of you. So he will get a step back to get away from you, Talius. You can make an opportunity attack. I believe you're not here though, so I'll do it for you. It's a hit. It's a lot of damage, but still alive. And the inventor will throw Alchemist Fire on Madeline, but it won't hit Hearth.
Okay. You little annoyances die now. Probably erased when I'm activating my Mantle of the Flame. And making a bonfire to try and get both of these kobolds.
Both kobolds. Okay. Do they make the save now or at the start of their turn? I believe now they make it.
Yep. And then I'm gonna move.
The first one is 7, not 20. So the first one suffers 1 plus your charisma, so that's 1 plus 2, which is... Oh! Okay, so that's 4 points of damage, which actually is enough to kill this kobold, because it had 4 hit points. So Hearth, you unleash your mantle of flame. Fire starts setting you all around and making a circular move with your hands. Fire erupts underneath you. I'll put some fire over there to remind ourselves that it exists. Should be good. Yes. Anything else?
No.
Okay. So Nephin sees that Nautilus is in some sort of problem. So he will take a step back and throw firebolt. Wait a minute. At the swarm of insects. Oh, that's a hit. As it starts charring all those insects with flame. The next up is the kobold that is dead, and then it's ambush drake that's near you, Hearth. The ambush drake will run to your side and will try to shove you on the ground. So make me an acrobatics check, I believe. No advantage. I've got a 9. Yep. So the creature jumps at your Hearth, but you sidestep quickly from it and avoid the attack. Madeline then will move over here and continue her assault on those creatures. The glaive is enough to finish up one of the ambush drakes, but the glaive's end will not hit. Let's see. Next up, this kobold will take a disengage action from you, Valen, since you have wounded it, and the other one will take some steps back as well and try to throw a sling towards you. No advantage, that's a 13. 13 hits, though.
Yep.
Wow, I'm rolling high on those slings. As a rock comes towards your way, Valen, you put your hands, but you're not fast enough, and it hits you on your forehead. The kobolds over there will make an attack against Madeline, but they will not hit. And the kobold inventor that's near Hearth will take a disengage action and start running away to regroup. Talius, are you back? I will assume that he is not. And rapier. Blade, -8. Nautilus, your turn.
I'm gonna give another swing at these damn things on my chest.
Okay.
Whack. Whack. I said whack. Whack. Whack.
That does not hit, however, as these creatures are all around you. You try to hit some of them, they disperse, they start biting you onto the boot. You try to throw them off you, but it becomes pretty annoying. Anything else?
I guess I will. You know what? I'll take the whacking. Actually, maybe I won't. I think I might have to just keep taking the hit from this. So I'll stand still.
Okay. Then this ambush drake is dead. Then where is this kobold? Oh, this is dead. This is the other ambush drake that will continue assaulting on Talius. Again, biting his foot. It's doing pretty good at that. And at the very edge of the mountains, you see a wyvern that is approaching. As it roars and shrieks, you see the kobolds scattered in fear. Valen, your turn.
Vroom. I'm I'm going to run forward and green mist blade this thing again. Hitting
Okay.
the first one. I don't care that they're trying to run away. 8 to hit.
However, the N8 does not hit. As you pick up your spear, you see them running and run towards them. Ah! Try to throw the spear. The kobold sidesteps, ducks, makes a barrier roll, and avoids the attack.
And before I finish up, I'm going to do a quick bonus action healing light on myself. 46.
Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of healing.
It's
Coming
still
our
not
way.
up to full, though.
Yep. As the swarm of insects will continue biting on Nautilus. That's a hit. For 5 piercing damage, as they are not dispersing, they're really liking the Triton meat. As they keep
Wanna
biting
use
you,
that?
biting you. Come again?
Haven't try using that destructive wrath yet?
Well, if I did that, then that would be a pretty waste of to nuke some centipedes.
This kobold will take a disengage action. Hearth, your turn.
Oh, okay. I just remembered what that actually. Okay, I'm gonna use that my ability. Sorry, as a reaction
Okay.
on that attack. I just want to get this. thing out.
Roll me damage, because there's a chance that this won't matter if I succeed or not.
Roll 2d.
Yeah, okay, it does not matter. As these creatures hit you, you find yourself grunting and you use your hand to shock them with electricity, destroying all of them. Hearth, your turn.
Okay. I see and hear the raven.
Yes.
I just stay mostly silent as I activate my mage armor.
Okay, so Hearth swings his hands and magical armor appears, a barrier that roots and protects him. As Nethvin will, seeing that he's on good ground, will hurl another fireball on the running kobold inventor. Ooh, that's a hit. As the inventor is down, and he yells, "Get to cover!" As the ambush drake does not realize much of a predator, or does he? I don't remember. No, they're not that wise. And will continue trying to strike at Hearth. Not with advantage though this time. A 16 will still hit, however, as the creature runs at you, Hearth, and bites you on the feet. And it suffers.
Damage, 2 fire damage for touching me.
Okay, doing so, the creature, seeing that it does not like to be charred when it's biting, it will start running away. You can take an opportunity attack.
Nope. I'll let it go.
Okay. Madeline then will take one more attack with her glaive and with the other end of it. These kobolds will keep running away from you, Valen, taking this taking a dash action, this one, and the other one taking a disengage action away from you. And this one will also take a disengage action and start running away from them. The inventor from over there will throw towards you a wasp nest. So near you, Valen. So a swarm of wasps appears. It can move here and anyways, it pops up here, and then the creature will start running even further. Talius, are you back with us? No. So I'll assume that he will be continue to do what he does best. This fight would be more interesting if I didn't have to play it all by myself. Nautilus.
I was gonna say, Chasm, welcome to the world of writing a novel. I am going to, now that I'm free of, I've done some pest control. I am going to move to here. And I'm gonna give this kobold here a good old whack with my warhammer.
Okay.
Whack. God, I am terrible with my warhammer now for some reason.
Boy. But yeah, Nautilus, you run over there and try to slam at the kobold ducks and evades your attack. You see that the wyvern is preparing to take upon you, to start coming down.
Okay, I will then.
Back again.
no.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I'm going to.
Very busy today. No.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Hearth.
Okay, so as you miss with your attack, you turn towards Hearth and set lightning from your weapon. As Hearth, your magic armor that looks like embers, gets a jolt of electricity, it becomes even more present and powerful. So that makes your AC to 16 right now. Valen.
Yeah. Seeing that those guys were disengaging and the swarm is not right next to me, I'm actually going to move up here and attack that thing. 14 to hit.
14 hits.
And it's 8 damage.
Okay, so Valen, with your spear, you run back and stab at the ambush drake with your spear. Anything else?
No, I'm going to stay in that position just in case anything else. Well, actually, I'll just shift over to be right next to Nautilus, and that's it.
Okay, Hearth, your turn.
Okay, so about Raleigh. We've got bigger problems than a bunch of vermin, right? Then I'll activate my circular blasting to get 3 attacks in one turn.
All of them on the wyvern or on different targets?
On the Raven.
2 of them hit.
Needing 18 damage. Woohoo.
Okay, that is a lot damage on it. Yeah, from where the wyvern stands, Hearth, you pick up your circlet and throw blasts of energy towards it. You can move after that.
15, 20, 25, or 30. I'll end my turn there.
Nathan will move over here and will take a firebolt attack towards the wasps on the other end. Does that hit? No, it does not. As she hurls a ball of flame towards them, the wasps disperse from the swarm and then combine themselves as they're running towards Valen and the ambush drake will take a dodge action. Valen, you can make an attack of opportunity as the creature runs away. Does not hit, and Madeline will move here and try to kill the last remaining kobold. That does not hit. Wow, both of them do not hit. this kobold gets away, and the wyvern starts its descent for you. It has a flight speed of 80, so it will take a dash action as it starts going down on Madly. That's its turn for for right now, as the other kobold continue to get even further away from it. This kobold will take a disengage action and will start running, as this kobold inventor will make his escape. Nautilus.
Yep, I'm going to. Oh, there's a wyvern real close now. I'm going to, seeing that there was a big scary wyvern in front of me, I am going to raise up my hammer into the air, kind of like Thor.
Mhm.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can word it like this, but I guess like a cloud will gather in the sky above me, and I'll cast a lightning bolt will hit the hammer, and then I'll cast Shatter with Destructive Wrath
Okay.
at the center of the wyvern, or where it won't hurt Madeline.
Mm-hmm. 13 is enough or no?
Yeah, that's the DC 12. So
Okay, so that's 24 points of damage. The cut down to half is 12. As your mace is powered up by lightning, you turn to the creature and the energy disperses instantly with a booming energy directly onto its head. The wyvern uses both of its wings to shroud itself and absorb some of the damage. Anything else, Nautilus?
I'm going to. I think that's it for now.
Okay, Talius.
I will do the usual. I'll run by. Boom Blade, rapier attack. I know, crazy.
Well, that's a hit.
Yeah, probably. I hope so anyway. And that's a 13 damage.
Okay,
will-
so. Mhm.
Just move back another 5 feet, get out of the way.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've used this already, but I presume not second wind.
You can second wind.
Yeah, I'll
Go
second wind
ahead.
it for my bonus action.
I try to not use much resources when I play our
I only have like 2 resources anyway. 1d10 plus
So the swarm of wasps
13. I'll take that.
will try to kill the kobold, but it will fail. But they do not disperse. Valen, your turn.
Well, seeing as how the kobolds are out and that thing there is in, I'm going to take 5, 10, 15, 20 back there to the body that originally was spotted. And then I'm going to Shining Blast the wyvern. So, wata! 12 to hit.
12 does not hit, however, as you pick up and send an array of energy, and it flaps its wings and blocks your attack in the process as it roars and shrieks towards all of you.
And pass turn.
Anything else, Valen? Okay, Hearth.
Okay. I believe like it's only 5 feet wide, so I should be able to use Agonizer support spell without hitting Madeline.
Yes. You can do so. So I roll a dex. No disadvantage, that's a 16. So that's a success, meaning that I suffer 6 points of damage from this. As flames erupt underneath you, Hearth, and starts charring the wyvern, but the creature itself manages to flap a little bit further and avoid the getting into harm's way. Anything else, Hearth?
Nope.
Okay. And Nathvin will continue on your mark. doing what she has done for most of the turns now. Doing another firebolt at the wyvern for 7 points of fire damage as the ambush drake over there will start running as well. I believe it gets out of range. And Madeline now will try to make 2 attacks against this wyvern. The wyvern itself will move over here, will float 5 feet from the ground. Talis, roll me for your booming blade.
Oh yeah, of course. Dueling pop. 7 boom.
Okay, 7 points of damage. So it will try to claw Madeline and stinger you.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, that stinger hits. Con
Yes, the
save.
stinger also hurts a lot. That's for Madeline, the 12. And ooh, that's gonna hurt a lot.
Uh-oh.
That's 6 piercing and 76. So
Okay.
28 in total as the
Okay.
wyvern flaps its head and tries to claw Madeline. Madeline uses her hands to absorb the blow, and the stinger hits you, Talius, into the stomach, and you instantly feel the poison taking a hold on you and almost dropping you unconscious. But it does not, and it will start flying even further. Given that it is wounded, but it starts circling around you, Talis, seeing that you are ready to become prey for it at least. The creature will disengage away from the swarm. Nautilus, your turn.
Seeing as how much have we hit the wyvern so far?
A lot. It is blooded, but it doesn't want to go away without trying to get its prey.
Well then I will answer it by attempting a guiding bolt at it. 2nd level.
Okay. How about it?
Please? Oh god, of course.
However, that does not hit as you pick up your hands. Your hammer, and you throw it on your shield, and the bolt of energy is hurled towards the wyvern. The wyvern flies away, sidesteps, and avoids the attack. Anything else?
I am going to. Can I see who it might be going to attack next?
You understand that it has its eyes set on Talius, being that Talius is the most injured one.
So can I drop my Shield of Faith on Hearth and bonus action put it back on Talius?
Okay, so with a single no, though, because it is a spell slot spell, and you cannot do Guiding Bolt and Shield of Faith on the same turn.
Okay. Then
I guess that's turn.
no, I got something else in mind. I am going to just put myself in between him and the wyvern.
Okay, Talis.
I guess. I mean, I'm mobile, so I have. Can I hit him from here actually, or is he flying?
No, it is flying up the air. It's like 20 feet from the ground.
20 feet. Okay, I'll just kind of lean over Nautilus's shoulder, and I'll send off a ray of frost towards him, which is 60 feet. So I can I hit that? Is that too far?
Yeah, it's only 20 feet from the ground, so.
Oh, okay. I'll send that off then. Pop.
That's a hit.
Cool, and obviously not dueling, but I always forget to take that off.
It's okay. So 4 points of damage as you pick up, as you point it with your hand and throw an icy ray at the creature. Its speed seems hindered. Do you want to move or stay there, or?
I'll just move kind of to here and just chill.
Okay. The swarm of wasps will
move on your square, Valen, and will take an attempt at you. But they will not hit, as all those wasps appear close to you. I have not rolled a single one below 15. The swarm seems to never disperse, as all of these wasps surround you. Valen, you put your hands and you try to use your clothing to avoid getting stung by all this, getting stung, sorry. Valen, your turn.
Okay, well, I don't like being a swarm, so I'm gonna step out of the swarm.
Provoking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
Wait,
they'll be
but-
on top of me either way, so I might as well get the
Yes.
attack over with. And they hit.
Oh.
And I'm dead.
That's
No,
high,
I'm
huh?
not dead.
No, you for a second I was like, what? No, no way.
Murder wasps got me. And how damaged is that wyvern looking? Is he beat up? Is he?
It is very beat up. It is below 5 HP, so it is bloody. But seeing that it sees Talius, it will make an effort for him, unless it is damaged even further.
Okay, well, I'm gonna blast him.
Okay, how about him?
Pzow!
But thou is
Now
the
the
word.
next work.
That was the word.
Sound effects for
Wow.
what the?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Jesus.
The wyvern
Darn.
might die even before going into Talius with that hit. So yeah, you pick up your hand, and as you're getting stung by those wasps, you yell "Zow!" and send an energy blast that scratches and even pierces a hole on the wyvern's wing. Da-da-da-da-da. Hark.
Well, kind of curious to see if I can straight up down the river now. Going to throw a great big flaming sphere of fire. I don't know how to make a sound effect for that, so
That is a hit. And because you didn't make a sound effect, it is not a critical. Because that's how it works. So
Fire
14,
damage, so-
16, 18. It has 17 hit points. So how do you want to do this?
Nice.
okay. I see it's nearly down. I raise my hands into the air like I just don't care. Big ball of fire starts flaming like a spirit bomb, if you've seen Dragon Ball. And I throw it, and the Raven is just completely surrounded in fire for a moment before it disperses.
Okay. I'm just gonna do this to see if it ends with a swarm. Yeah, okay, the swarm can disperse after this. I'm just gonna remove initiatives. As with the wyvern down on the ground as it falls from all this, you stand here. Nethvin will move closer towards you, Valen, and will approach the man in the green clothes, green hood, and will say, huh, he seems injured. Well, sorry, injured. He seems dead. He has no pulse as she puts both of her hands onto the creature's neck.
Almost probably thought they'd get lucky with this, with even more victims.
Well, We should take a rest, Madeline suggests, seeing that you all had, had some hardships during that fight, got into some rough spots.
I agree.
Probably the best course of action.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea, man.
Wow, Madeline rolls poorly on hit dice, but she has low health, so that helps.
Roll 20's having a heart attack currently.
That's always nice. Valen, roll me an investigation check. Or a medicine, or a perception, depends. As you see this man down in front of you.
If it's medicine, I could help with that.
You can roll as well if you want to. Roll me.
Yeah.
Medicine check.
Well, I'll roll medicines, I guess.
Okay. So, Valen, not Valen, sorry, Nautilus, looking at it, you see that this guy has passed down for a while. Valen, what seems interesting enough, seems that creature has been dead for quite a while, and there are no marks of crossbows, of arrows, or anything else on.
Huh, well, he doesn't seem to have any marks on him. Is he... That's weird.
That is quite odd, yes.
But he's been dead for a little while, you said?
Well, he clearly. She might have encountered a number of different predators in the area. And you can see Nefvin looks around her, tries to probably gaze or find the kobold, and she looks pissed. Angry with this.
Huh. That's weird.
Uh-huh.
Well, may not be any physical markings, but there are some creatures that can attack the mind.
Yeah, it seems that he was deliberately placed here as bait. I wonder. I don't know that. Would those kobolds have known we were coming, or maybe they were baiting the other creature, and we just happened upon their trap?
Do you really think a bunch of kobolds are trying to take down a wyvern?
I don't know. That was a lot of kobolds.
Like I said, kobolds.
Maybe they weren't after the wagon, maybe they were after the travelers of the road. Maybe the kobolds killed this man and then used him as bait for travelers as such, as us. We aren't that far from Singapore. We are a day away from there. So whatever happened to him, he might have even got something wrong in Cinderfall. And he passed out here, probably got taken down by kobolds. That could also be it.
Whatever the case, if he's dead, if he's dead, he's dead.
Right. Let's get on with the journey. There is not much point into going through with in depth about the cause of death. I'm sure there are numerous occasions which this man could have succumbed. Grab a breath and let's move, I suggest. I managed to not get much scratches upon me, so I can keep watch while you handle
Where is he
the.
hiding? He seems very eager to have us just move on from the body.
You can also sense that he sees very, very much pissed. He's angry at this. Though you understand that he has no much relation with this person, not much, nothing that would insinuate that she has any sort of contact with him or favoritism or affection. She seems pissed that this body is here. This is angry. As she will go a little bit further to take on watch, as you all take a short rest, seeing that she did not get much of damage from the creatures in the combat, giving you some time if you want to do something by yourselves.
How much of a raven would be edible? The got cook's utensils.
Well, I
Very
mean,
big beast.
last one of these we encountered, I pulled some poison out of it.
I like to see poison survive about 300 degrees over the course of an hour.
Madeline will add or comment. I believe I've heard in the past that there is a delicacy that they serve some portion of wyvern, though I don't remember if it was ironically named after the wyvern or it was actual wyvern the meat. I've never tasted myself, but I've heard something similar to it.
Well, nothing else, it'll be a hell of a bragging rights.
When you're ready to go, let me continue and go up to.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like robotic or something, but you're cutting out a bit.
Give me a sec. Hopefully, it will be better now.
It's a little bit like. Well, but you were fine before you lost. I don't know. I think it might be the bot. Maybe you have it like priority speaker or something.
Huh. I'll take that. I'll
Well,
check
you're good
that
again,
out.
so.
I'm getting cut again?
No, you're good now. Your mic's.
Oh,
good
okay,
now.
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just the bot changing music might be messing it up or something.
Okay. In any case, you can roll hit dice to regain hit points. Also, yeah. Oh, that is, you are on low hit point because of the wyvern. I was like, why is he at that low?
I don't actually have any. I spent them all at the last short rest.
And we had a long rest between then and now.
Oh, did we? I thought it was only the short rest.
Oh, you got half.
No,
half,
you
half of them
had
back.
short rest, long rest, and then short rest again.
Oh, okay.
This is
Yeah, I
the
guess I'll
next
spend
short
those up then.
Mm-hmm.
No mistake.
You
Oof.
get half of your
Oh.
hit dice back. If you
Oh,
were at
half,
0
okay.
hit dice, you only got 2 now.
Yeah, I only have
Which
2.
would
Okay,
be-
well that's a whole 9. Lovely.
Total of 20 hit points.
So what sort of roll would it be to determine how much of that raven I can convert into edible meat?
I would say it will be an investigation using cook's utensils. So cook utensils with intellect.
Okay, you're not sure how many portions you can make from this creature. You're not entirely sure if you can harvest all of its meat or if there are toxic parts aside of the stinger, obviously. So, at your own risk, if you want to try, you're not so sure how many portions or rations you can get out of this wyvern.
Anyone have purified food and drink just in case?
I can use that spell. Yeah.
Alright. Let's see.
So, you're gonna harvest from the wyvern how many rations?
It's at least one for myself. Maybe another one for Valen if he seems interested.
I mean, none of us would be willing to try it.
River meat. I don't know about Madeline, but maybe she would like to try it as well. If more than one is trying, I believe she would. You just get 5, 1 for each, and go from there. But I assume you're gonna be preparing that from when Nautilus can cast the spell, so probably next day, right?
Yep.
Okay, so just write down on your backpack that you have 5 rations, 5 portions from the wyvern. And yeah, in any case, the road awaits you. If there's anything that you'd like to ask before moving forward, there is still wind, but it is getting late and later as you venturing towards the waterfall.
So we keep pressing on for a little bit and then set up camp for the night.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Well, we might be able to make it to the waterfall at night. Maybe we can take a camp there.
Sounds good to me.
All we need is just to press on. There might be many scavengers in this land. Let's not take any chance with others that we might find in here.
That's my plan.
I just believe she has our best interests.
Not really. Insight, if you fail an insight, it does not mean you believe the other, it means you cannot read them. But from your previous insight, you know that something is something Nefin is hiding from you, obviously. I mean, you knew that from the previous session. But she seems eager to press on, move forward, etc. Right now. In any case, you march on and continue down the road, and while it is getting later and later at night, you do have the sunset and the present moonlight to shine upon this night on you, as you manage to get near the waterfall.
Ooh.
From the other side, you see someone, a hooded figure, appear in the distance. It is further from the grid, but I just put it over there to understand what it is. It's like this plus 50 more feet, like 120. You see a hooded man in the distance approaching. And Nephin will turn toward you and say,
Maybe he's off, whoever that is. Maybe he's after the same thing we are. I believe we should not. We should dispatch him before he comes closer.
Maybe he's just going to get some water for his family.
Yes,
Seems entirely unnecessary.
Yeah, we shouldn't. We should not attack him out of just out of seeing him.
And you see, the creature is moving forward and forward as it
I wave at
turns.
him and I yell hello.
The figure
Can I
continues
use passive?
moving. Go ahead.
Could I possibly use prestidigitation to make my face palm even louder?
You turn to yourself and make a face palm and amplify the sound as a powerful sound echoes, and Heart has your attention for a second as the man in the hood looks towards you, and from where you are, Valen, you can see a figure with long white hair as it turns towards you and looks at you. As you all turn back and shift your attention, Hearth, I want you to roll me a wisdom save.
Oh shit.
Okay, as the others do not notice it, but Hearth, you understand that Nephin tried to charge you as everybody was turning back at the creature. She tried to sneakily manipulate you, being the one that you have gotten more out of her. You understand that she's trying to assert your mind, but for a second, you feel a certain affection for her. But then you completely regain control of yourself, and you understand that this creature is not what it appears to be.
Okay. I'll just.
Fireball.
I'll look at nothing and say. Just wondering when you were going to make your move. I didn't think it'd be quite like this.
Everybody, you all shift your attention to Hearth and Effin, completely unsure of what is going on over there. And she looks at you, Hearth, and tries to place it off. Huh? What do you mean?
You think I wouldn't recognize mental sorcery being played on me? After all the shit we've been through? Shit I've been through with my friends and party members here?
And at this point, Madeline, I believe, would make a divine sense at last out of this creature. And she will confirm, she will pick up her glaive and say, she is a fiend. And I want you to, depends on your course of action though, I'll give you a turn before I'll ask you for initiative, since Nathan will try to combat you or at least evade you. What would you guys like to do? As Madeline turns, looks at her and says, she is a fiend.
My hands on my sword.
I almost want to say that I would just point my hammer and the guiding bolt, but we've had too many dealings with fiends so far. So, although guiding bolt hasn't been very kind to me recently. All right. Well, I'm gonna give my deity the storm of nature in general. I'm gonna give it a chance to redeem itself, and I'm gonna slam Nefvin with a guiding bolt 2nd level. Okay, You're on
A
my good
16?
side.
That's a hit.
You're on my good
And,
side, brother.
Okay, so as Madeline says that, Nautilus instantly charges his hammer and sends a bolt of energy at Nephin, and as the creature is hit, it reveals its true nature.
Damn it,
course
it
it
has
is.
wings, damn it.
As the creature is struck, it uses its wings to shield itself, but it is still in a dire position. Roll me initiatives.
Here we go.
Wow, she rolled pretty high.
Damn it. I rolled 19. It didn't stick.
I'll put you 19.
Great. So when she charms me, and then
You can kill us all real quick.
It'll be my turn to kill everyone.
For some reason, I do not see Valen and Hearth on the initiative. I'll put you both and you add your initiative scores. Just change the 0 to whatever initiative you guys had. You're both on 10 and 11, so... yep. First one is Nethvin, but after being struck by this powerful magic, this guiding bolt, will turn to you, Nautilus, and will try to charm you.
Wow. What I wonder how I guessed that.
I believe you have advantage against it because you are
In combat.
fighting it, but I'm not
Okay.
sure if that's a thing. Give me a sec. Nope, it's not. I was thinking of suggesting or charm person, but charm does not work like that.
Oh.
And
Sorry,
and
or whoever I.
Nathan tells you, "Protect me, soldier. Do not harm me." As that's Nautilus, your turn. Please refrain from using Thunder Wave and knocking Talis out of here.
She said protect. She didn't say
sure.
attack.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I know.
I've in another campaign, my character was charmed and I thunder waved my ally, but I also thunder waved the.
Yeah, I know. Just don't throw Talis under the water.
Fine, it's fine.
Try me, I dare you.
Well, I will. I guess I'll just walk.
He's the
I'll-
only one that
I'll
attacked
walk-
her so far.
I'll walk in front of her, I guess, and I will. Is there like defend or like a hold action to block something or to try to?
You can take a hold action to attack whoever comes near here if you want to. It's up to you. I will leave it entirely up to you.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll raise my shield and hammer and attempt to. I'll just say. I can't let you hurt her. And yeah, I'll just say that. I'll hold an action.
Okay, I believe that because this is happening all at the same time, Madeline would be rushing towards Nathan, so you can make an attack against her.
Alright. I will Warhammer. And I bet you, since it's
Crit.
my Warhammer's been failing me this entire time.
This is a crit.
Oh,
Ooh,
near hit.
close. It was
19.
close.
Thank God I didn't two-hand that.
As Madeline moves forward and Nautilus slams his hammer towards her. Madeline parts it with a glaive and yells at the fiend, "Get rid of your magic, fiend!" As she will try to glaive the succubus.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, okay. I will burn a spell slot from Madeline to do a
Credit.
smite.
Or smite, yeah.
It's like, this is a crit, right? This
You
is
have to.
like, yes, this is like 3 times that.
The bread and butter of being a.
Oh, okay, can
No,
do it
no,
as
this is where she gets the beam from Smash. Just
Yeah.
Okay. And that's not all. That's not all, folks. That's all now. So
25.
let's see. She suffers how much bludgeoning and slashing? 7, 8, 15, 30. 15. So that's it. And I believe succubus do have resistances. Yes, they do. But this is a lot of ready damage. 21 and 15, 36 as a single blow by Marilyn strikes at the creature and delivers a blow so powerful that Succubus roars in pain. Ah! Get away from me! Get away! Valen, your turn. Wow.
The truth is revealed. She is not a member of the Talia's fan club. Just at a quick glance, the white-haired stranger that was approaching, has he done anything?
He's no. He's still at a distance. I have moved him a little bit, but he's still at a distance. Like you see, somebody was coming here.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna zap her. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll drop a shining flame on her because there's 3 people in front of me. You know, it'd be difficult. And if only she was knocked prone. Oh well, she made her DC. Never mind.
Okay, as you try and throw flame at her, she will instantly turn up and fly a little bit from the ground and avoid the attack. Hearth, your turn.
Okay. Only a little bit above the ground. Yeah, I can still get her with a Scorcher. Be my last second level soul slot, but
Okay, let's see. A Dexter that is failed, she still has resistance to it, but 7 points of flying damage as Hearth moves forward, spreads his arms, and
elemental fire ignores
Correct.
resistance.
Nice.
so that's a 14 points of damage in total as Nethvin is starred in flames and is very bad struck where she currently is. As the flames do not hit Nautilus, by the way, it's only from Nethvin, right?
Yep.
Okay. And yep, anything else, Hearth?
Yeah. And not exactly the first level we've dealt with. But then we've already told it the story.
Okay. Talius.
I will do my usual shenanigans. Can I walk this way into these trees, or is that off the cliff?
You can move over there, yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll move another 5 that way.
I have
Booming
to
blade rapier.
underway you Elias into the abyss.
Hit over the rapier. Ooh, not good. Not great.
Just
In
keep
the
moving
Triton
away from the
language.
cliff.
That's the idea.
In the Triton language, I call that a yeet.
I guess. Oh wait, no, you're a mean person as well, aren't you? Shit.
I guess, yeah,
Shit,
that's a problem
shit.
now.
You will opportunity attack me.
Yeah.
I didn't think this through at all.
Didn't we all-
Nautilus cannot get an opportunity attack because he has used his reaction
Oh,
to make the hold action.
Oh, I thought hold action, we don't need to make a reaction.
No, it takes the place.
He takes the place, yeah.
Oh,
ha ha. Bye bye. I run away over to here. And that's me done because I definitely missed that hit.
Okay, Nethvin will say, curse you! This is not over, as he uses Etherealness and magically shifts into the ethereal plane.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna give you a turn if you guys can do anything or want to do anything, but not less.
I'll sort of shake my head and go, I didn't know what happened. Where did she go?
Well, don't know where she ran, but she's not here. I wonder what devils would think of the hurt by fire they shouldn't be hurt by.
I'm gonna drop initiatives as from the. I don't believe you have anything to do, right? I don't believe anyone can interact with the ethereal plane.
I mean, is Nautilus still charmed? Or would I even know?
She's not there to protect, so it doesn't matter. The wording
Okay,
was
yeah.
very specific. It did not say attack.
That's true. That is true. I should just going to punch him in the face.
He could
But
be
I guess
really
I
mad
did.
at us, though, if he is charmed, and that was the most perfect creature in the universe, and we just blasted her. He might be mad at us.
No, it's fine. It's just something took me over for a moment there. I'm fine.
As from the other side, a cold person, as you can see as he comes closer, this long white hair and his elven ears appear in the back as he turns towards you and looks at you in curiosity. Who are you?
Hi, my name is Alan.
Travelers led here by a mix of curiosity and beings from the lower planes trying to use us.
I have heard such tales in the past. Do not take another step, Valen, for you will anger the guardian who protects this site. As Valen was about to step on the water, you completely freeze for a second and backtrack your movement.
I really wasn't going to go in the water. But I'll backtrack.
Okay, sorry.
Hoth seems especially worried when he hears that there's some sort of intelligence behind the water.
You looked like you were in some sort of scuffle from where I was coming. What was all this? You said fiends?
Succubus, to be exact.
The creature, the elf in front of you, looks to the right, looks to the left. They can still be near, but it does not matter. It will end one way or the other. What is the purpose of you coming here?
I will insight him to see if he means us harm.
Make an insight. Impossible to read him. It's kind of hard to get a read on this creature wearing that cowl and the shroud, these robes. He seems to be hiding a lot under those clothes. It seems like it's not your average traveler, and it shows off as he speaks.
Would Madeline's divine sense still be kicked in?
You nudge at Madeline and ask if she. Give me a sec. If she senses anything that says no, he's mortal. As Val, with your celestial sight, you can see that this elf holds a lantern that is powerful enough and yields some sort of magic potency.
I'll just kind of mumble that to everybody.
So, Why did you come here, travelers?
Just looking
Hi,
for
guys.
adventure. We're bringing her to a different city, but obviously, you know, that didn't work out very well because she turned out to be a fiend.
I see. Well, it is good to see that you do not align yourselves with them. But in any case, I'm here seeking what's inside this vault. There is some energy, some source, some power that must not fall under wrong hands and must be locked, banished from this place. No one must ever find it and be able to use it.
And that explains why she was in such a hurry to get here.
Maybe she knew I was coming. It doesn't matter. For now, are you willing to venture on this vault with me? To do so, I ask you only this. Allow me to be the one that banishes the creature that lies inside this vault.
Very well.
Allow me only this condition. If it falls between allowing you to banish it or destroying it before it can take a life. Apologies if I seem a bit more selfish with trying to save lives before banishing it.
I'll do the best with my judgment, and I'll try to keep your words in mind. I am, after all, here not looking for power. I'm here trying to do a good deed. Trying to do something that needs to be done. And as the creature removes its hood, you can see the elven silhouette and the white hair that adorn this creature, as well as it's wielding this lantern in its hands. And since all of you have been to Cinderfall, you can instantly recognize, as this is the elf that the town has a statue of.
I thought that was very familiar. I was like, why have I seen this? Could this actually be? What? Huh?
I had it on a handout to prepare for this on the Legend of Pendra.
Oh my god.
As you look in front of you and you see the hero of Cinderfall, the elf that goes by the name of Pendra.
Hoth manages to not faint.
Starstruck over here. Oh my god.
And that is where we're gonna leave the session.